Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Rock Talk, the show where we talk all about rocks that rock. So we had this scheduled to tape today, but as you might have heard from our last attention episode, Johnny fell in the well, so he couldn't be here today. We tried to record with him, but him and the questionnator were playing a pretty heated game of Sorry. That's the Canadian version of Sorry. And I also the audio was pretty echoey with him down there. So I think Finn and I are just we're gonna take inspiration from Johnny's passion here for rocks and see what we can do. Finn, do you think you're ready up for the task?
I guess I wasn't really prepared for this.
Oh, you weren't? Because you had like a bunch. I saw you had like a bunch of rock like books open, like books about different rocks and like with definitions.
Those are for Johnny. I keep those open so Johnny thinks that I'm an expert.
He reads backwards.
One, he reads backwards. Very weird.
Yeah, I know.
And
it's hard to understand him when he's like, at his wedding, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. And as long as I keep up the kind of aesthetic of a rock expert, then he doesn't seem to question it. But I don't know any of it.
That's just a virtual background.
Yeah. This is look, my hand's disappearing. You see it?
Oh my god. You're a magician too?
No.
What?
No, never mind.
Okay. Wow.
It's just it's not real.
Okay, let's just focus on one thing at a time. Let's talk about rocks. Let's talk rocks. First of all, do you think everybody says talk and rock the same way, or are they different? Do they rhyme? I mean,
well, it's I'm going to say Tolk.
No, I don't think that's how you naturally say it.
Let's say, give me a sentence.
Okay. What is a fish like?
Oh,
do you want one that's talking? No,
yeah, whenever everybody say talk.
Can a fish talk?
Oh, a fish can talk like a rock. See?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think I said it.
Talk like a rock. So do you
like
pronounce the ALK, I guess is what I'm really asking. Does that change your vowel?
No.
And does that change regionally? Because I wonder if in different parts of the country or world, international audience here, we don't have one, but what if we did?
We could?
Yeah, we could. I upload it to Spotify Canada.
Mm-hmm. And we got that Sorry sponsorship.
Yeah, exactly. I just got 10 loonies from doing that.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. For mentioning them on air.
You gotta. Maybe if people who like primarily read English might do that.
Yeah, probably. So, what do we know about rocks? Let's start with the baseline here. We got let's talk about types of rocks. Igneous.
What'd you call me?
You heard me. Figneous.
How dare you? Soapstone.
Igneous is the ones that are made by volcanoes.
Yeah.
They make them.
They're like...
like pumice.
Mm-hmm.
Pumice? How do you say it? I like to say pumice, but I can't imagine that's right.
Pumice must be it.
Because it is spelled like, cover your kids' ears, pubes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Which, incidentally, I'm about to get really personal and vulnerable here. Mm-hmm. Whenever I see the PBS logo,
you think?
I just think of the vowels extracted, the U and the E, to make it pubes.
Oh, interesting. You don't think of it as peanut butter sandwich? I'm just saying. I'm just checking.
Hold on a second. I gotta think. No.
Okay.
As much as I'd like to say yes, I don't.
Okay, you probably that wouldn't make a lot of sense.
No, it wouldn't.
There's lots of rocks out there. I keep on returning to soapstone.
And then pubes, kids, disgusting. Sorry, go ahead. But with the soapstone,
I
don't know what a soapstone is. That we use to wash your body because it exfoliates and cleans.
I think that's closer to a pubis. This would be pumice. See what you done? PBS?
Well, there's mounds of these things. That's why you thought of it. The mons pubis.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
guess it's the mons pubis.
Mounds.
Don't
I
forget your
I
free Mounds candy bar. There's a pet food store here called Mounds, and I just got 4 loonies for that.
Oh wow,
Yeah, they operate in
dude,
Canadian money.
you're swimming in loonies.
Soapstone.
Soapstone,
What's it
that's one of
like?
them. It's soft and it breaks pretty easily, and I think
Oh,
it's like a genre, like a larger category.
oh,
And there's
really?
like subtypes. I think
Like
so.
Zest Stone and
Irish
Lever Stone, Irish
Springstone.
Springstone. That actually sounds like it might be a thing. Irish Springstone.
Oh,
So it's a
that's my
genre.
favorite
I'll cut
singer.
this. I'll cut this
That's
huge
my favorite rock
pause out.
singer.
Oh, rock singer. I get it.
Irish Springstone. Bruce. Hey, that's all I'm saying.
So we got Igneous and Soapstone, and that's it. Yesterday we had a horrible day. My family, Chapel Corps, had a bad day. Not a horrible day. It was just a bad day. It was a tough day. Had a lot of stuff to do. Tried to shove a bunch of other stuff in, and none of it went that well. And we went to Parphrase Glen for a little hike to get out of the car. It's like a state nature area here in Wisconsin near Merrimack. So we took the ferry across the Wisconsin River, which was fun. And then we went to Parphrase Glen and had a walk. And then I had a really hard time getting over this creek. I don't know why, but we did. And then immediately after, Adrian, this will tie it back together. Adrian slips on a root, trips on a root, and then slams his chin into a rock. A rock. See how I've tied that back together to rock talk?
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, and he sliced his chin way open. It was like super jagged. He left some skin on the trail, according to the doctor, so they couldn't stitch it up or anything. Just has to dangle there and build new skin.
Was it like a jagged sort of cut? Was it like a?
I believe it was. I didn't. It was like not a jagged cut, but like left some skin. You know what I mean? There was like it wasn't something that could be pulled together.
Right.
I have not seen it. Viv's the doctor of the family, so she saw it and took him to the doctor. So the other doctor for a consult.
Okay, got you.
It actually apparently was right on the line. He didn't get stitches, but it was like nice to have somebody clean it out really good and not have it be us.
Word.
So
Oh God.
that was rough, but he's okay. He's a tough guy.
Word. Do you remember getting injured like that when you were a kid?
Yeah, I do a couple times. One time I was crawling under a barbed wire fence. Or barbed wire fence? What do you say? Barbed wire fence?
Barbed
What's the
wire.
movie called? Barbed
Barbed
wire?
wire.
You know, the Pamela Anderson movie?
Mm-hmm.
Is that barbed wire or barbed wire?
I think it's barbed.
But her name is Barb Wire, isn't it?
Is it?
Or is her name Barb Dwyer?
I didn't realize that was her name.
It might not be. I've only seen it a few times.
Okay.
And I was like taking notes a lot during it, so it's tough to say. Okay, so and there was apparently a piece of barbed wire laying on the ground also. And I punctured and then dragged this rusty old barb across my leg. I still have a scar. That was 4th grade. At Candy Ace's house, and I'm coming for you, Candy, okay? There's no statute of limitations. Yeah, I said statute. Because there's a statute of limitations. There's not a statute of limitations.
Katie made a statue?
I'm going to try to exploit that. To try to get I want a statue made of that moment of me hurting my leg.
You could do that anytime after something happens. There's no
statute of limitations on making a statue.
Yeah. And it is kind of like a limitation because...
Yeah, I guess a statute of limitations would be more like a statue of me displaying my weaknesses.
Yeah.
Like, which I guess that is one.
Yeah, you should just...
but maybe I should also be like crying too much too.
Terrible statue.
Laying down statue. Like crawling under a fence.
Yeah, why would you crawl? Why don't you? Oh no, it was barbed wire. You couldn't crawl over it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have just done. You shouldn't have done that. You should have done something okay.
Well, a bull was chasing me to gore me. Is that what? So you wanted me to be gored? You wanted me to be a pumpkin, Finn? That's what you wanted? For me to turn into a pumpkin?
Okay,
to be turned
that's
into a
not
pumpkin
fair.
by a magical
That's
bull?
not fair.
That's what you wanted?
This is being taken out of context here.
No, this is the clip.
Dang it!
Sorry, I make the rules.
One time I
do make
was camping and I kind of
something to do with rocks. I'm just kidding.
it kind of does. There was rocks everywhere. I swear to God. And I was walking across a log that goes over like a thing of water.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
thing. What kind of thing? Like
it
a
was
moving
like a
thing of water?
stream. It was. I think normally it was like a more of a rushing water, but it was pretty low at that time.
Okay, sure.
Because I fell off. And
Wait, it was low because you fell off and splashed so much water out of it that then it was low?
No, were you calling me a fat kid?
I am not calling you at all. This is a Zoom.
Wait, so who's calling me then?
Oh, that's your mom.
Hold on. No,
Okay, sure.
she was actually there. She saw the whole thing.
Okay,
So let me ask her.
You should answer, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Mom. Remember that time I got a big scar on my stomach from falling off that log?
Oh.
Oh, come on. You have to remember.
Oh, okay, yes.
Thanks.
Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye. It got a big old nasty scar. I cried very much.
I want everyone to know that Finn really did pick up his phone there.
It did. And it did kind of go off, too. When I was
Oh, it
doing
went
that.
off. That bit was amazing.
Yeah. I wanted everyone to know that bit was amazing, in case you were led to believe otherwise.
Yeah, I want you to know. You ought to know.
I also got, this is rock
Speaking
related.
of rock music, you ought to know. I'm just inserting that.
Isn't that hip hop?
No, I'm saying that. Isn't that like an Alanis Morissette or Sheryl Crow song?
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
You. Wait, is that?
I consider that folk
rock.
rock.
No, is that how it goes? You ought to know.
I think so, yeah.
It
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
really wrong. I think I might be reacting to how you had no idea what I was talking about.
Well, she's Canadian.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
She's probably saying Ottawa.
I just got another
like that.
10 Linnies there.
Oh, yeah.
I said sorry.
And then I also had my appendix taken out one time. There's a big scar from that. But that's not the same thing. That's not what we're
Do you
talking
wake up in a
about.
bathtub of ice cubes, which are kind of like rocks?
Yeah.
Cool.
Are ice cubes rocks? We never discussed this on the show. Are ice cubes rocks?
Whew.
I'm going to say
Well,
no.
they're crystals. Are crystals rocks? Because there's ice crystals, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's not formed in the way that rocks are formed, though. Rocks are formed with pressure and time. Ice is not. Ice is formed with cold.
But there are rocks that are formed in a similar way. If only
Am I
Johnny
right?
was here. Oh my God, he would settle. He'd probably ironically love this episode because he would have a lot to say. As he does every Rock Talk episode.
Everyone.
He really sets us straight and shows us how stupid we are at every show. So in a way, it is kind of nice that he's not here because he's not, reminding me of how little I know. But I do want to know the answer to these questions.
Mm-hmm. You do.
Stalactites, those kind of form the way ice sickles are formed.
No, they don't. They're because yes, but by calcium deposit, not by freezing. But I guess it's similar. I see what you're saying. So okay, ice cubes are rocks.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No, I don't know. I don't think they probably are. But you do say on the rocks, so for like a beverage.
Yeah, I say
with
that all the
drinks.
time. Mm-hmm. I say.
Yeah. Can you hold on 1 second?
Mm-hmm.
We have to hold on. Can you wave your arms around?
Hey.
Wave your arms around? Thanks. Just so I have a visual cue.
Is he going?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You're good.
Right. Oh, right.
Do you remember the pneumatic devices? Pneumatic? No. Is that how you say it? Mnemonic devices. A pneumatic device is like one of those tubes that you put something in and it goes and goes to your bank. Wherever the pneumatic tube is, it goes to your bank. It's fucked up.
Is that right? I
Yeah.
had no idea. It's a big vacuum
Yeah.
over there.
The bank is a big vacuum. It sucks.
Okay. Okay. See, this is why Johnny would come in and tell you to shut up and
Yeah,
just
and criticize my
hit you with one of his rare rocks. His, his priceless quips.
Do you remember? Do you remember the mnemonic device for remembering the difference between stalagmites and stalactites?
No.
'Cause I think you got it wrong, actually. So you should write this down.
Okay.
Stalagmites.
Do you remember it?
Stalactites. No. Stalactites. You did get it right. Stalactites stick tight to the ceiling. Stalagmites might reach the ceiling someday.
Okay.
Or is it stalactites?
It
Must be stalactites.
that one I could okay, I like it. So it's ceiling as long as I think of it ceiling based and I don't flip it to the ground. Then I'm fine.
What am I typing? Stalactites.
Stalactites are
Yeah, it's stalactites. So it's ceiling tight. Ceiling is stalactite because it sticks tight to the ceiling, and stalagmite is on the ground, and it might reach the ceiling someday.
and there's no G in there.
There is a G in the ground one, so you can remember ground G, but you also have to remember the might part. So it's ground might reach the ceiling, or ceiling sticks tight.
Okay, I got you.
So you have to remember both parts. If you fuck it
There's
up,
there's
it's
so
over.
many
No,
parts.
listen to me. There's two.
Ground, ceiling, stalag, but just for one. One G
One G is
on the ground one.
Yeah.
G for ground. Ceiling, which might reach the ceiling. That one.
But don't say ceiling because that'll confuse you.
Okay, yeah, no. Almost anything will confuse
Yeah, everything will confuse me.
How about pointing sharp in the
Oh.
dark? That's a stalagmite or a stalactite. Be very careful.
I like that. It's catchy. I mean, in its native language, it rhymes. Mm-hmm. In its native language. We should probably talk about the movie The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're from that area, the Bay Area, right?
That's right.
Did you ever see Sean Connery there?
Well, he was in behind bars when he was a prisoner at
Yeah, no. Did you go for a
to see
tour
him.
when he was there?
I have been on Alcatraz tour.
Oh, yeah?
It's kind of if you're around there, it's kind of annoying to get on that. You have to wait a really long time, and it's something that's always kind of available. Like imagine if Mount Rushmore was in your down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and there was always like 4 hours of tourists in your way. Like you probably would never go. So I've been there a few times. I used to go on the Thanksgiving Day Alcatraz trip
That's weird.
where a bunch of Native Americans would go and they would talk about how Thanksgiving wasn't good or recognize all the bad stuff that happened.
Why at Alcatraz?
I don't know. I think it's just a place.
Because then everybody would be trapped there. So they'd have to listen.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, look, I agree. I think it's too much time with your family. Is that what they were saying?
Yeah.
It's just like a stressful time, and
and it's really carb heavy. And
yeah, and then they got Black Friday in there. Mm-hmm. That sounds racist.
it does. But I was never there when it was
When you
actively
say
a
it, I
prison.
mean.
Yeah, when I say it's racist, and
Yeah,
you
it
were
sounds
fine.
racist. I said I didn't say no. I don't. Yes, and then so it wasn't an active prison.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Was it in the movie? I kind of don't remember what the premise of the movie is. Other than I know Nick Cage's jaw hurt like hell, or somebody's did.
I think it was in. Well, No, Sean Connery used to be a prisoner there and knows his way around it, maybe escaped it, perhaps. And that's why he's going. And then,
Why do they need to go there, though?
because Nicolas Cage's terrorist group set up camp there and is pointing a chemical weapon at San Francisco.
Homophobes.
Yeah. And yeah, maybe other places too, but
My jaw hurts like hell.
Why
Am I
does
sure
he
it
say-
wasn't John Travolta, though?
I'm not
It was
sure.
around the same time as Face Off.
I think it was shortly after Face Off, so we don't know.
Because that ending was ambiguous. Who's who?
That's right.
Wouldn't it be nuts if they actually were living each other's lives since then? And all these crazy roles that Nick Cage has done were actually John Travolta.
And like Nick Cage got more into Scientology.
And being an angel. I mean, it's not like John Travolta made great decisions. Nick
Right.
Cage is cooler. So, I think we've talked all we can about rocks today. We've also talked all we can about The Rock. Except, oh wait, hold on. We'll save that for next episode. Johnny has a lot to say about Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
So that's been another exciting episode of Rock Talk, the show that where we talk the rocks. Maybe I'll start that over. That's the show.
Johnny's gonna be so mad at us.
Yeah, this is the worst part. So that's been another exciting episode of Rock Talk, the show where we talk all about rocks that rock. I'm Nate, that's Finn, and Johnny's in a well. See you next time.